What's up, everybody? I was pushing buttons in reverse order there. So, how is everybody this fine Thursday? I thought a fun topic would really be breaking out, talking about the Wonder Festival that happened, I believe, is today the last day, or was that yesterday? Anyway, in Shanghai. And they were showing off a lot of cool stuff, a lot of stuff that's going to end up being crazy photogenic. So I figured that's what we talk about tonight. So, for anybody catching this in the replay, what have you seen coming out of Shanghai's Wonder Festival that you're thinking, okay, I kind of need that? Pretty simple question there, I believe. So, let's get started by chatting with the people. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. As always, Star, hey guys, what's going on, Star? Great googly moogly, I have a little button in my way. It's being a tool bag. I don't need help. No, there's no help. All right. Let's see. All right. Is that the 52 Toys Alien Fig they announced a while back? I was about to write that one off as a it's cool looking, but we'll never see it sold anywhere kind of fig. It is, and I don't know what the track record is for Beast, or what is it, 52 Toys? They do Beast Box too. That's why my brain was going there. I don't know what their track record is as far as showing off prototypes and then whether or not it happens. I'm not sure, but yes, that is what it is. Mr. Manson. I know, I know. I'm here now though. I had to race back to mom's. I was out working. It's all good. See, hello Ghost Tab. What's going on, man? Whew. Hey, Mirage. Good to see you. Okay. Still pushing buttons, still having fun with the things. Wonderfest was dope, Ghost Tab. Did you actually get to go? Or are you talking about all the reveals? Because, I mean, I didn't get to go, but the reveals are really rad. See, Wonderfest has always seemed to impress me more than SDCC. You know, the stuff they showed, yeah, it's like SDCC, we get kind of your run of the mill stuff, but Wonderfest, you get a lot more interesting stuff, I would say. At least that's what happened this year. I haven't paid enough attention in previous years. Hot Toys Doctor Doom came up for pre-order today. I snatched the exclusive with my rewards. Nicely done. All right, let's see. Still pushing buttons, making the things happen. I did see that Doctor Doom. That was pretty cool. Hello, Mr. Penson. How are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. We're chatting Wonderfest. We're gonna have a good time. There's really, I didn't grab any images. Today was one of those days, but there's really just two Twitter accounts we're gonna look at, and then ToyArk. So it's pretty easy. And the one Twitter account, again, I think it's called Universe Chew. That'll be the first one we're looking at. That person took all kinds of photos. So we're gonna get a lot of good looks there. And sorry about that. I can't get the computer quite right. Great War Gallery. Good evening, Photo Dave, and all the toy lovers out there. What is up, Great War Gallery? Good to see you tonight, man. And everybody, check out the banner at the bottom of the little scroll banner going on at the bottom of the screen. Tonight is your last chance to vote on the Toypixx, the YouTube September photo contest. And then if you're on Patreon, tonight's the last chance to vote there as well. It ends at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So if you're into voting for that stuff, hey, make it happen. See, I was just about to sell off my 30 Transformers collection until Cybertronian Optimus Prime. They keep pulling me back in. Star, I love my MDLXs, man. That's the stuff I'm into. I'm surprised actually. I don't know. Did they show any MDLX at Wonderfest? See, got my retro CC today and took a funny series of pics with him. I'll have to check that out. I had my retro CC showed up today, but it showed up at my place, so I'm not going to be able to pick him up till I think I'll be back there tomorrow. I'm pretty stoked. Let's see. Wonderfest was a delight to watch from the comfort of my home. Good man, Ghost Tab. That's exactly how I did it. Well, the mom's home. Mirage Wonder Festival Shanghai is unfortunately better than Japan Wonder Festival. I when was the Japan one just happened? That was over the summer, right? All right, we'll get a couple more and then we'll jump into some images. Did Jada Toys have a display at Wonderfest? Can't wait for Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Yes, I want to see those badly. I actually saw that series and I'm definitely stoked to see what they do. To see how much further they go than what we've already seen. I did not see anything from Jada though. See, Metal Build Rant Zeta Gundam for almost 400 United States dollars. Regular price for, let's see, Metal Build was 200 to 300 and higher for bigger pieces and exclusives. This is price inflammation. This is why I pre-order knockoffs. Man, knockoffs, they're starting to get better. They're starting to get better too. I mean, they've been getting better, but like, what's the company that's basically just making Mafex toys? Or I'm sorry, Mafex toys. I'm telling you guys, it's going to take me a bit. Hello, Mr. Elliman. Good to see you, man. Is it CT Toys? Is that right? The one that's making the brown suit Wolverine? Oh yeah, the classified retro CC is awesome. I can't wait. I have seen some pictures floating around on the internet. I can't wait to shoot that thing. I might actually try and get a video review up. Ooh, it's been a bit. See, hope everyone is doing well so far. So far, the chat is behaving nicely. Well done, gang. Of course, we always behave nicely. We are, in fact, behavers. Ooh, I don't like that either. Star, hey, how did you fare with the mad grab for the SH Star Wars figs the other night? Man, okay, I didn't get them the other night. I did set the alarm. I got in. I looked on Ami first, and they weren't going to be available till the following night there. So then I went over to Hobby Genki, and it said that my address was wrong. So after I went through the rigmarole after having Yoda in my cart, it was 306, and Yoda was snatched from my cart. But one of the guys on X commented because I was talking about that and said, hey, it's still up on Amazon Japan. So I was able to get Yoda thanks to Amazon Japan and that person. So thank you again, Nando. Huge appreciation. How about you guys? Did everybody get what you were after when it came to Star Wars? Skew Raider, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All right, all right, all right. Yep, CT. Okay, thank you, Mirage. I appreciate it. That's what I was thinking it was, but I think about it and then I'm kind of second guessing myself, like I'm not 100%. Harry, what's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. We're having all kinds of fun here. And then we're jump around. See, glorious. Yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of fun. I'm thinking I need to do a picture of Cobra Commander, and if any of you guys feel free to steal this idea because I'd love to see what you come up with. I was thinking I'm gonna grab that retro CC, put him with my cartoon collection Skeletor and my MDLX Megatron, and just take like an '80s villains picture. But when I thought about my '80s villains, that's kind of all I've got, unless I throw in a Darth Vader. So you guys probably have more. Take that picture because I think that would be a lot of fun. Star, ouch. I know. It was rough. It was rough. But I eventually got him. So I was pretty happy about it. Ah, it's not pushing the button, or I'm not pushing the button. I got Chewie and Han. Yoda sold out quick. Good man, Eric. Good man. Chewie and Han would have been next, but I thought, okay, let's pretend to be a little responsible for me anyway. I thought I'll do this because I've got other things coming that I also ordered. So I was like, okay, let's not go too nuts yet. We'll see what happens down the line. Nando is an awesome dude, man. It was a huge help when he did that. I was hugely, massively appreciative because Yoda, I don't know if you guys saw a couple weeks ago, I posted, I've got like Yoda shelves. Yoda's my guy, Yoda, Han, and Darth. But the only one that has dedicated shelves like I've got is Yoda. So I needed that thing. If you want the figure art Star Wars, let's see, Karama toys. They're legit and shipped from Japan. Ghost Tab. I appreciate that. Anybody, if you missed out on those Star Wars SHF guys, Karama toys. Oh, that's very cool, man. Thank you. Star, I usually try at Hobby Link Japan. Yeah, it's about what you might expect. I logged in and was met with numerous sold out tags, and so the waiting game begins. I know, man. And I went to HLJ after trying Hobby Genki, and the site just didn't want to do hardly anything. But all right, let's hop into this so that my head can get much smaller while I'm looking at this screen. I'm going to double check the name here. Yes, these pictures, if you guys are on X, they come from a user. Let's see, his at is Universe Chew. So feel free to follow along or just watch as I show off what we've got right here. Some of this stuff I don't know much about. Like, I don't know what the company is here, but we're seeing Predator figures. And I don't know if these are 1/12 scale. And of course, I haven't read all the things. The answer might be in there. But if you guys know about these, let me know. I know that there were some 1/18th scale Street Fighter figures that were shown off. And I'm just wondering if these are 1/18th or if these are 1/12th. Because really, for me, I've been thinking Predator I have to get from NECA just because they're the only ones that really make it. But if I can get a 1/12th Predator, I'd probably prefer that. In fact, there's no probably. I would definitely prefer that. But check out that face sculpt. Like, I just love looking at this stuff. This is half the fun for me. I mean, it's awesome to get it and take pictures. Yeah, you know what? Taking pictures is more than half the fun. This is maybe another part of the fun. I haven't come up with the fractions just yet, but I do really enjoy checking this stuff out. I don't know because, guys, again, bad nerd, I haven't seen Predator, so I don't know what all I'm looking at there. So if you guys know, game on. Let me know. And then I'm not sure necessarily what's going on there with her. All right, let's get out of here. I believe what I can do is just look at, well, we'll just keep scrolling. This is Morphig 1/12 Pix from the internet, he says. So he's scoured the internet. Look at that. That's a pretty impressive Christian Bale Batman. And 1/12, that's wicked detail. Does anybody know anything about this company? It's Morfig. Like, I'm wondering price wise and all that. The Catwoman looks amazing. And I know that it wasn't until the Dark Knight 3.0 or Batman 3.0 from the Dark Knight movies that Mafex really nailed this. So if this one's going to be better, I don't know. I don't know. We head back to the chat. I've already gone through something. Oh boy. See what everybody's saying about what we've seen so far. Star, I check it. Let me slow down there. I check HLJ about 5 to 10 times a day waiting for someone to cancel their orders. It does work sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I've had that happen a couple times, but not very often, and not on HLJ. But it's just like whenever things are starting to come out, that's when you can start looking for this stuff. I just checked. Karama Toys has Yoda, Han, Anakin, and Chewie. Guys, there it is. Like, if you're still thinking you want to get those, you're set. That's awesome. Ghost Tab, you're the man. Thank you. Harry got Doc Knock 2.0. Don't tell my wife. I won't say a thing. I know I've talked about Rumble Society, and if I jump into Mezco, I want to get that. That Doc Knock, he was cool. Like I said, I'm trying to be responsible. So that's why I didn't jump on Han and Chewie. I would have probably jumped on that Doc Knock. He was cool. I gotta admit. I didn't like the first one so much, but this one looks a little cooler in my head. See, what's up, Nolan? Thanks for stopping in, man. Star, is that original? Oh dear, sold. Yep, looks like it. If you're talking the Predator. Let's see, that's the Wolf Predator from Alien versus Predator. Okay, cool. Thank you, Star. I appreciate it. I feel like the Jungle Hunter is the one I need just because that's like the big predator, Like not the big, but the first predator. Feels like the Jungle Hunter is what I need to get. Star Wolf was awesome in an otherwise lackluster film. That's what I've noticed is the designs always seem to be really cool for that stuff, whether the film's good or not. Especially, I'm still blown away by the fact that somebody came up with the alien design. That thing's wicked. Oh, the people being cool to the people. That's always cool to see. That's one of my favorite things getting on here. Great War. Oh boy, Photo Dave, you must make some time to see the original Predator movie. I did well for a little bit. 2 weekends in a row, I saw Alien and I saw RoboCop, and that was good for me. So you're not wrong though. I do need to make some time to check out some other stuff. All right, so here's what we've got there from Morphig. And this I'm kind of excited about. This is Mety Toys TMNT, and these are supposedly 1/12 scale. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're going to be more like, I don't know, Marvel Legends heights, or if they're going to try and fit them in with stuff that is already called 1/12 scale. So they'll be closer to like 5.5 or 6 inches. I'm not sure. But there was a video that somebody posted, and I don't know if I can find it here. These guys come with tons of stuff. See on the Leo picture here, you see this stuff on the back wall? It comes with all that. Like they've all got two or three. I think Raph comes with three other heads. So he has four heads total. And it looks like there's tons of hands. Mikey comes with a skateboard. Like this is the stuff. I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, you don't see him too well here. There's a couple of the heads, it looks like. But yeah, this stuff hanging up behind them, like these things are loaded. So I'm kind of, the price tag worries me because I'm not somebody who, even though Mikey's my favorite turtle, it's not like I have a collection of Mikeys. If I get a Mikey, I need the four brothers. But these look good enough to jump on. And they look crazy articulated. Like, like I don't know what's going on with Mikey's face there. He looks a little, I guess, a little creepier than I would tend to appreciate Mikey looking. But I really like the look of these things. I love the articulation they've got going on with them. This is the one thing that NECA, like I keep saying, I want NECA to step up their articulation game because somebody's going to come along and start making them look a little worse than they probably should look because they do really quality stuff. But these things are going to be able to move, and so of course I'm going to end up taking pictures of them. But yeah, those are rad. Those made me very happy when I saw them. Now you need to see Aliens. This is true. This is true. I've heard I gotta see that. What was the order? I need to see Aliens and I need to see the first Conan movie, I believe, from what everybody was telling me way back. Ghost Tab, toy companies keep making Ezra Flash. That's the one most people don't want. That's true. I was listening to Kaiju Daddy. He did another update on, what was it? The Mafex, on their Mafex line and all that. And he was talking about Black Adam, how Black Adam keeps getting pushed back or pushed back. And he's wondering if it's because there just weren't that many orders for it because of those later DC movies. Plus, I mean, Ezra Miller's Flash has its own set of problems, being that Ezra Miller kind of went off the deep end a little bit, it sounds like. I haven't read all the stuff, but I've heard things. The TMNT figures look awesome. They do. They do. They're ridiculous. Like, Yeah, these are going to be things that I'm going to, I don't think, sometimes a figure comes around and you just don't have a choice. I think that's what's going to happen here. Like, I don't think there's going to be a choice. These TMNT caught the eye, very fire. I totally agree, Skew Raider. These are crazy cool. There's the Heat Boys too, and I'm sure we'll come across images of those. But those said 230 millimeter on the placards, which means, like I did just the quick translator, the quick calculation on Google. That's 9.055 inches tall. So I'm thinking that those probably aren't going to be something that I add to the collection. But if these are 112, yeah, these are needed. Not a TMNT fan much, but they look cool. Yeah, it's crazy how good these things look. Yo, LBZ, what's going on, man? Thank you very much for stopping by and for keeping me informed on a lot of this stuff. Star, uh-oh. These look really good. Adam over at Hardly Articulated is doomed. I think a lot of people might be doomed. Cause yeah, like I said, man, this is one that I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. Skipping, but I like how these look. Yeah, Skew. Yeah, they are quality. Well, I don't know if they're quality. That'll be one thing we have to figure out. Although, guys, this is basically Mety Toys is what Memory Toys was. So if anybody has the Memory Toys stuff, let me know. Are they pretty good? Are they built really well? TMNT 112 scale, let's see, shouldn't be 6 inches since they are smaller than humans. Show the price before committing to the line. This is very true. And that's what's nervous about all the accessories they come with. And I agree with you on the height. That's why I'm hoping that they're in the 5.5 to 6 inch range because almost everything I have skews taller than that. So if they can keep it at 6 inches or lower, I'll be all right. I think the NECA Mirage Turtles are just over 6 inches, and I'm fine with the way they fit in with everything else I have. I don't have any with me, and they're the things that are always on my desk, and I'm not sitting at my desk. So if I had that in a tape measure, I could tell you. But I think they're just over 6 inches. What's up? What's up? Keeping it good with the people. It brings a tear to my eye, man. All right, I'll get a couple more of these and we shall move on. Love when companies apply articulation, peer pressure, fire. Yep, I know. I want these guys to all be like, oh man, the one nice thing about the fact that there's so many turtle lines, and I know that the turtle lines, if you're a turtle fan, you're eating good, but you're sleeping with one eye open every night because your own Mr. Stabby is trying to get you. So I know you're careful with the wallet versus the need to get the turtles. But the one nice thing about so many turtle lines is one, there's something for everybody, but two, it's going to push all of them to do better. And I think that's awesome. That's why I wish every line, like every franchise, had a bunch of lines so everybody would have to up their game. But that's me being me. That's me being a capitalist pig. Brandon, I thought I was done after the Mirage TMNT, but I will definitely have to get those. I know. Like I was thinking, okay, NECA's got me. I'm totally good with just NECA comic stuff. Nope, nope. That's just not the case. Star, why do the TMNT guys keep looking less and less like turtles? That is one thing. I would like to see their backs. Like they do look less, but I think in this case, well, you know what? They could have done it and still made them look more like turtles. I was going to say with the added articulation in the shell, maybe they thought they had to do it this way, but they still could have made the shell part a little bigger and make the turtles a little less roided out, I suppose. Scale. Don't worry, Ghost Tab. I had you. All right, we'll hit this. It's tragic. What's up, Dave and chat? Late to the party. Calls are not stopping tonight. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're on the call. Ooh. Not fun, Tragic, not fun. Fortunately, there's replay if you haven't seen this stuff already. See, Ghost Tab, my top figure want from Wonderfest is Storm Collectibles Space Adventure Cobra. Oh, we'll have to find that. I don't think I saw that. All right, speaking of finding, I'll come back to your guys' chats here in a little bit. Let's go to the next little thing this guy's got. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Check this out. It's basically Casey Jones. And I don't know. I'll look and see if I can find. Oh, hang on just a sec, guys. Sorry. Be right back. Be right back. I'm flying. Sorry about that, folks. I had to run. The mom was coming in from getting stuff done, and I locked the door a little funkily on her because I'm a bad son. So anyway, here is some of this Casey Jones stuff. They're calling him Wayne the Fear Hunter. Good Lord, man. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I'm not upset about this. Although that head sculpt, that's a little pretty boy for Casey Jones, I'm thinking. What do you guys think? And now let's get out of here, and I'll go to the next one, and then I'll come back and we'll see what's going on. This looks like the mutant leader from Dark Knight Returns.
Can I say something?
What?
You think Hugh Jackman is too pretty boy?
That's true. That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, Mom is correct. I think Hugh Jackman is too pretty boy to be Wolverine. Anyway, she wanted to get a shot in there. But anyway, this is the mutant leader from The Dark Knight Returns, and I'm curious about this. I didn't look at any of the things. I don't know what exactly his scale is, but I would certainly like to know. I'm kind of a fan of that design. This looks like Marv a little bit, but I'm not sure. Yep. Okay, somebody here says it's Marv. All right, I'll jump back to the chat. There is much to discuss, obviously. Oh no, guys, you're all talking. If I have to skip chats, you're gonna yell at me. It's gonna be sad. I thought they were 1/6 scale. Saw it on the plaques. Which ones? The turtles? Somebody was saying 1/12. So we shall see. I know that I saw the millimeter thing on the Heat Boys. Hopefully those turtles are 1/12. Otherwise, I just talked a lot about them for no reason for me. Let's see. Let's hit that like crew. Great War. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But don't hit the like button, guys. It's like I say every time. You want to make sure that you have it so you don't damage it for the next live stream. Otherwise, you might not be able to make it work then. So yeah, don't hit it. There's no violence to the like button. Tragic. I can't complain. It pays the bills and the action figures. Duke to ship soon from BBTS. Very nice, man. The retro. Or, oh no, you're getting the Mezco Duke, aren't you? I forgot about that. LBZ, yeah, Memory Toys did that Ursula bear with different variants, and it's pretty good. LBZ, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Doesn't Memory Toys, don't they skew so they're closer, or at least advertise 1/12 scale most of the time? Skew, only because I'm 1990 TMNT guy. Fouray and Many/Memory have me, or Mety/Memory, have me still getting stuff anyway. Thanks, Dave. Was wondering if, let's see, if Mety was memory. Yeah, somebody brought that up. I don't remember if I saw it on Robo or if LBZ had told me about it. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously, talk to LBZ. He knows things. Let's see. Now they're called Mety Toys. Yep. And do they have another affiliation or another name they go by as well? I don't remember that. You know, guys, it's one of those details. I don't really pay attention to things like that. Whoa, Memory Toys has changed. How does that affect the items that they already have up for pre-order, if at all? I would think it won't change what they've got on pre-order unless sometimes I've seen listings for things that in the middle of them being up for pre-order, just the names, like the logos change for the name of the company. But it doesn't seem, at least I've never seen anything affect whether or not something stayed up on pre-order unless some legalities were at play. Now, I believe those turtles are officially licensed, so we shouldn't have any trouble there. At least when I first saw them, I was seeing the Nickelodeon logo and all that stuff all over them. Let's see. I need to read so I'm not getting in the middle of all your guys' chat since it's looking like, oh no, I need to skip. Let's see. Likely just names. Good call, Skew Raider. Let's see. Ghost Tab, did Mety Toys use the Joy Toy TMNT figures as reference, or are they doing a new design? I don't know that, Ghost Tab. I'm not sure. But I do like the Joy Toy ones too. The Joy Toy, between the Joy Toy Turtles and the Hiya Toys G.I. Joe figures, I'm kind of like, 1/18 maybe isn't so bad. But that would be problematic for the photos. They're just so small. Picking up AWOC and others too. Oh, Skew Raider. You sleep with one eye open, my friend. Our wallets are angry. I need to come up with like a shirt design for Mr. Stabby, or just like phrases about angry wallets. I think that would be fun. And that would cross-pollinate across all kinds of different collecting niches. I hope so. Hope it's not a cause of concern. We shall see. Skew, Ghost Tab, is it Mety? Thanks. Yep. Me too. All right, what do we got? Hey, your Superman pick is freaking awesome. Thank you, Tragic. I appreciate it. That one was a lot of fun to do. But, you know, every time you take a picture, you look at it and you go, oh, man, I wish I'd adjusted this just a little bit. You know what I wish I'd done on that? Is move that piece that you got me just a little over to the side, so it was more, there wasn't as much blank space on the one side. But, I mean, I did like the way that the colors turned out on that. So I appreciate it. But we all know how it is, guys. We all take pictures. We all do our own creative thing. And every time we do something, we look back at it and say, oh, if I'd only tweaked it like this. Oh, yeah. You're covering this amazing con. Miss Cogsmith, this is happening. Good to see you. Yeah, this thing's amazing. This whole thing. Like, I would check in with this Twitter account probably 2 or 3 times a day just to see what was new. Adam Driver, Casey Jones, that's a good call. I didn't even notice that, but yep, I think you got it.
Is that true?
So Mom just hollered, is that true? It looks like Casey Jones, yes. Or it looks like Adam Driver. I should probably just tell her to get on a laptop and just like, hey, Mom, you're co-hosting tonight's live stream. She probably wouldn't enjoy that too much. Most hype for me is the amazing Yamaguchi Mazinger Z. Oh, man. Clearly, I have a lot to look through here. So what we were going to look at was we were going to look at this guy's Twitter. We were going to look at Yolopark's Twitter. And then I was going to go over to Toyark. So if anybody knows other sites that maybe I should check or that don't have what you guys are looking forward to, let me know, and we'll see if we can find them. It's Mety. I'm using my phone. Yep. Yeah, man, it always, the technology that's supposed to make our lives easier sometimes makes it a little funky, doesn't it? Miss Cogsmith, Skew Raider, right? I love it, though. It's also good. Oh, man, guys. Okay, let's see here. That Marv looks awesome from Sin City. It does, Tragic. I'm just going to start reading some of these on the side just because I'm going to need to catch up so we can get on to the next stuff. Ghost Tab, thanks. Got to know how to find them. Yep. Karama Toys, baby. Nolan. Ha ha. Mama Photo Dave. Yep, she was here. She's still here. She's making dinner. She's making steak. I am indeed jealous because when I flew to get home, oh, nope, she's making hamburger. Still jealous. But when I got here as fast as I could, I didn't have time for that. It was a bowl of yogurt, but honey was added to the yogurt, so it was tasty. See, hey Nolan, hey Matthew, sup Nolan? Like I said, I'm just reading on the side here. Gotta be Marv, looks awesome. I think so, Eric. I think you're right. Ghost Have, your mom is right. Let's see. Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to click on this one, Ghost Have. Oh dear. Your mom is right. Long is supposed to look like an animal, and Hugh Jackman is hot AF. Logan is supposed to look like an animal. See, that's what I'm saying. Logan is not supposed to look like a pretty boy.
Oh, yes, he is. That's the Wolverine I know.
Star, oh, please don't be that kind of pleather that cracks over time, man. Yeah, I do agree. That would be bad. Star, hate that time of pleather, or that type of pleather too. Oh, the thumbs up. Star, it's the bane of collectors. Many tears have been shed for that very reason. That's true. That's true. And that does make me nervous about Mezco. They actually, like I said, I was listening to Kaiju Daddy talk about the Mofex stuff that's coming up. And he actually got to handle the Ben Affleck Batman that's coming out. And it has kind of a leathery cape. And so I'm a little nervous about that. Let's see. I cannot spell tonight. You're good, Star. Don't worry about it. Vexen Toys, thanks for stopping by, man. What do we have from Genie Hoon, or 112 scale, and Heat Boys are like 9 inches. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, I kept hearing 112 scale, and yeah, I had done the calculation for the Heat Boys ones, but I hadn't seen any direct confirmation about the other turtles. Oh no, now there's a cheese grater sitting across from me. I'm not going to make any jokes. Let's see. I just keep pushing buttons. Oh dear. Let's see. Kai Labs is doing an April O'Neil. I think I saw that. She's got cloth goods, right, Vex? Let's see. Anyone pick up Doc Knot from Mezco? Hate to say, I got 2. Tragic, nothing wrong with that. I was telling these guys that I would have gone after that guy because I actually thought he was pretty cool, but I've been trying to be good. But he would have been my first Mezco Rumble Society purchase. I thought he was rad. And somebody in the chat did end up getting him. LBZ, supposedly Many Toys and Hero Toys, the ones who did the Diablo and Illidan from World of Warcraft, are affiliated. Ah, okay. That's cool beans. Let's see. That's right. Harry got him. Nice. That Doc Knock looks terrific. It certainly does. Let's see. Seems like it. Looking forward to. Ooh, yep. All right. I still like my Short King Doc Knock. See, I don't think he's that bad. It's just there was something I did prefer the new one. I thought he was pretty cool. Haya is doing more 1/12 RoboCop figures. It would make my year if they do the reboot RoboCop, and Ed 209 movie was mid, but the designs were cool. I know. That's the one thing about all that stuff. Whether the movie's good or bad, most of the time, somebody working in the design department knew what they were doing. Star, I had a bank account at one time, long ago. The toy companies can tell you more about my account than I could. So broke after a show like this. Yep. Star, yeah. Shows like this make my wallet hate me. Especially when we find those turtles, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a choice. Hiya Toys is killing it with the Godzilla figs. Guys, I have to get a Godzilla. What is the best Godzilla out there? Probably shouldn't ask that. I know SHF does them pretty well. Haya does them well. Super 7 does them. See, that would be awesome. Miss Cogsmith, I have to say, I read that and I'm going, oh no, what was said by the people? Or what did I say? Because I have no idea what would be awesome. Yep, looking forward to Maestro Union. Let's see, the Panda Brothers too. I forgot about the Panda Brothers. I think I thought like one's kind of an older looking one and one's like a more innocent, like the older one actually is the more innocent looking one and the younger one looks really brash. Is that right? This dude looks like Matrix Trenchcoat Duke Nukem. He does a little bit, but I'm getting Marv vibes. You know what? Actually, I've been on Marv for quite a while. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? There were more pictures to look at in that one. Oh, yeah. This is definitely like the head totally gives it away. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but I do know he has a Jerry Rice jersey, and that makes him desirable because Jerry Rice is, in fact, the greatest wide receiver to ever play the sport of football. And there we've got Casey again. All right, let's move down to the next whatever we've got here. These are some crazy elves. This is, I think, LBZ, did you find, I think you found this person before I did because I think these are the shots you sent me. But I don't know much when it comes to elves or what property this could be or anything like that because, again, bad nerd. But I do have to say they look cool. And look at that thing. That looks like Battle Cat on the roids. Like, that thing's ridiculous. Actually, I hadn't really looked at it all that close. So now my head is way close to the monitor. It's a good thing you guys are looking at Twitter more so than the little screen. Yeah, that's sweet. And the size of it, I didn't even notice. I was looking at the cat. I didn't even notice that that elf was sitting on it. That thing's intense. Oh, and then they've got a horse as well. Although you can make it look like an angry unicorn, it looks like. All right, let's see what we've got going on with the people. Skew, they go well, they go together. Ghost Tab, let's see. Tag Hobby has a lot of toy news, but it's in Mandarin. That's my go to portal for toy news. Man, it can't be. Of course, it's not like I'm reading anything anyway. We're just looking at pictures. Bex and Toys, the Godzilla line is as good as Monster Arts. Oh, really? So we're still talking Haya there, huh? Skew Raider. Let's see. Amazing Yamaguchi is incredible. I'm hoping against hope that they do the original Predator and the original Alien in that configuration. Ooh, that would be awesome too. I'm looking at the Mafex Alien, but I know that's a crapshoot. Some people get it and it's in great shape. Some people get it and it blows up. Sorry, Mafex. I'm telling you, that's going to take a while. They do indeed skew. Let's see. See, get those box office looks. Box office bucks, my bad. Let's see. Miss Cog Smith, I sent the link to your stream to a few friends. Maybe they'll pop in. I appreciate it, Miss Cog Smith. Thank you. Hopefully we're just here having fun, goofing around. That's pretty much what I like to do on this stuff. And basically learn from you guys since I know nothing. At first I thought that guy was Maine from Cyberpunk. Oh yeah. Yeah, he looks a little less cyberpunky than Maine. Yeah, I think we were definitely looking at Marv from Sin City there, but he's crazy cool. Heat Boys are more like 1/10 scale. I'd go 1/10 is like 7 inches, isn't it? And the Heat Boys guys are like 9 inches. They're huge. Let's see, LBZ. Let's see. Yep. Okay. What do we got? I haven't grabbed a Doc Knock yet. I really want to grab him and the Owl Man. Ooh, I don't know. I'm sure I've seen the Owl Man. I just can't picture him. Tragic. Heck yeah, man. I'm stoked to have gotten him. At first, the page wasn't loading. I was a little worried I would have missed out. He was up for a little bit too. Like I went back to look at him again because I'm telling you guys, really, like I was checking him out quite a bit. Let's see. -1. Great. Googly moogly. Well, it is personal taste. No, my taste is the only taste that matters, I believe. I think that's where we're at. Oh, wait, -1. You're talking Godzilla again, which I have no taste because I haven't seen anything Godzilla. Bad nerd. Whatever version makes your jaw hit the floor is the best one for you. This is true, Star. But I don't know. I have no reference. Like, I don't know at all who makes an awesome Godzilla figure. You know, sometimes you'll get, I mean, I would assume the pricier ones are going to be better than the cheap ones, but I don't know. Maybe there's a surprise out there. What scale Godzilla, Dave? If SHF and Haya, that'd be best I've seen so far. See, you said those. I'm open to more if y'all can chime in. Skew, I appreciate that, man. I actually, you know what I like? A lot of times people will take pictures of Godzilla just wrecking a town. And I think the buildings they use are 1/144th scale. So a Godzilla around there would probably be perfect because I'd want to buy those little pieces and just absolutely destroy them. I think those would be fun shots to take. But I would guess that because SHF or Bandai does Gundam, I would guess the Godzillas might be in that scale. Who knows? He's going to stretch that jersey. This is true. That's true. Yeah, Jerry wasn't exactly the biggest dude, and that guy looks like he might be the biggest dude. I mean, Jerry wasn't. Jerry was a wide receiver, so he was a lot lankier than what you'd see on like a lineman or a linebacker. Yeah, they look like from World of Warcraft. I know World of Warcraft, guys. I swear. Well, I mean, I don't know it, but I knew when I saw WOW, I could get there. All right. Elf and Mount equal fire. The cat. I should have left it on the cat. In fact, here, I'm going to go back to the cat. We'll get some more chatting in. Yep. That thing is awesome. Miss Cobb Smith, they're elves from World of Warcraft. They are rad. Like they do look cool. That's the problem. Let's remember the live stream where I said, is anybody else overwhelmed? There's so much good stuff now. See, they look like World of Warcraft characters. You know what's nice about catching up with the stream? I know where I was as I'm hitting all these. Miss Cogsmith with the smiley face, LBC. What do we got? They're probably the burning elves or whatever. Yeah, I don't know about burning elves. I think there'd be a lot more fire in the display. But dum tis? Skew Raider, both mounts fire. The horse is pretty cool, but there's something about that. Like this looks like it's riding a giant saber tooth, like a roided out saber tooth cat. Seems roids are kind of the topic of tonight. This guy's on the trend. He's on the TRT. Price wise, Haya is doing really good job with Godzilla. Monster Arts are really good too, but they're smaller than other 112. So I would recommend Haya. All depends if you want to get multiple Zillas. Got it, Ghost Tab. I appreciate it. I must learn. Like Godzilla feels like one of those. Remember, I was talking about a pop culture shelf, and I still need to do that. Godzilla feels like one of those things that should definitely be on a pop culture shelf. I am stunned that we've got this many World of Warcraft figures coming out with so much detail. I don't even know what all it is. I think was that little demon we looked at a while back, like it was a little green demon and a big purple dude. Was that World of Warcraft? I love how I'm able to really show off, paint a wonderful picture of exactly what I'm talking about. The green troll guy and the purple dude. Let's see. Correction, Blood Elves. I was thinking of Burning Crusade, one of the expansions of World of Warcraft. Man, did I ever tell you guys, I tried getting into tabletop Marvel games, and for whatever reason, I just couldn't get into it. So, I love these designs. I just don't know anything about the lore. Miss Cogsmith's many more on the way. World of Warcraft, apparently. I'm getting the panda for sure. Elf and mounts are tempting too. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm telling you. You know what you need to do? You need to get a second wallet. And you need to somehow make the wallets enemies of each other so that they don't come after you guys. There you go. Like, make sure that they both think you're on their side, so they go after the other one, and all the time you're pulling the wallet strings. That's thinking way too much about this. Doc Knock might go back up after New York Comic Con if there's any left. Oh man, he is tempting. He is very tempting. I thought, yeah, seriously, I looked at that and I'm going, this thing is rad. Skew Raider LBZ. I saw the Tauren figures and was insta hyped. I've waited years for World of Warcraft figures this good. Tauren was he on the thumbnail? I don't even remember. He was going to be on the thumbnail, and I only knew about that because oh no, I put him on my X account. I had a picture of him that I put there because people were saying Tauren, and I was like, oh, that must be that guy, the one that I have no idea what it is. -1 was fire. Monarch Legacy of Monsters also was pretty good. I wanted to see -1. I still want to check that out. I wanted to see it in the theater. It was just a timing thing. Because I heard that it was an incredible kind of jumping on point. Still hoping that these companies doing the Warcraft figs will get around to giving StarCraft some love in figure form. See, now you're totally like, at least I've heard of World of Warcraft. I got nothing on StarCraft. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's a more spacey one. I could be off, though. LBZ, probably one of them is Night Elf, purple-skinned peeps. Maybe. It was on 5K Toys. I know we chatted about it one stream. I just don't remember, maybe a month ago, and he came with a little, like, green demon-looking guy. Because I was looking at that thinking, I'd like just a ton of those little demon guys. And you could get them either as a pair. I think you could get them separately as well. Highest monster version is awesome. Whoa. All right. Why don't I'll catch back up with the chat. Let's get out of here. Otherwise, I'm just going to be chatting forever. Okay, here's more stuff. All right, you guys are going to have to help me here because I have no clue what I'm looking at. Except radness. Like, that's cool stuff to me. And what's the Met guy there? Oh, this is, oh man. Okay, I recognize the style of the guy there with like the yellow, it looks kind of like a vest or a life jacket or something. I recognize the style of that, but I can't remember what the property is called. But this mech thing is crazy. Let's jump in and see what we've got from the people here. See if you guys are answering my ignorance. Let's see. I'm going to go through here real quick. Yeah, they all look great. See, did not see the alpha mounts yet. Thanks, fire. You bet, Skew Raider. Good stuff, man. They're definitely saber-tooth cats, often night elf mounts. Oh, sweet. Let's see, Drist. Let's see. Oh, another elf figure I have is interested. The selling point for me with these figures are the apparent articulation. Ah, yes. Articulation is key. That's why those turtles have me just going, oh, this is necessary. Yep, very great articulation. I'm just going to go into, just going to start speaking craziness. Stabby Clone in Spy versus Spy Deathmatch. Brilliant day. I'm telling you, you need multiple wallets and you need to pit them against each other so you don't have to sleep with one eye open. Ghost Tab, I think the purple dude was from Darksider, different game. I might be wrong since I don't play Warcraft. Also, finger crossed for Protoss StarCraft figures. Man, I might have to look up StarCraft. Let's face it, I'm not going to look up StarCraft. Not tonight. I've not gotten much sleep the last couple nights. It's been rough. What was the purple thing and little green dude? It was on 5K Toys. I remember that. It was, he almost had, the purple guy was the taller guy. And then the green guy was like, it looked like a demon straight out of hell, but it was green instead of red. Like a little, like one of those things in those old Disney cartoons where you'd have like the main villain there. And then you'd see in silhouette the little guys walking up and down with pitchforks. It was like he reminded me of those little guys. I don't know why. Most people would probably be like, no, Dave, no, you don't, you shouldn't talk sometimes. Skew, if I can't cross them over with other figures, I can stop. Skipping others, I just connect with those, loving the figures. They're awesome. Yeah, and that's the thing too, man. Like, that's one of the big problems. So when we're ignorant about these things and we see them, we're like, oh, that could go so well with this line or that line, you know? StarCraft is very space and alien oriented. Humans, alien parasites, and super intelligent aliens. Ooh. See, that does sound cool. I would probably enjoy a game like that more than Warcraft, just because I'm not a sword and sorcery guy, but I do loves me my Star Wars. Metal Slug, there it is, Mad Cat 2K. Thank you. Like I said, I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, I know that. I know that design, but I had nothing. All right, look at this. I've almost caught up. I'm so close. The Met thing, I think it's Metal Slug, and the red hair guy is from King of Fighters. Fantastic, Miss Cogsmith. Thank you. Sounds like you guys definitely have the agreement on the Metal Slug stuff, and you're probably not wrong from King of Fighters. I just haven't played it. If anything, the lore of Warcraft and StarCraft are very fascinating. Yeah, that would be fun to check out, I think. Like, part of why I want to do the anime thing is because I just haven't, I want something new to check out. Battle of the Wallets instead of planets. Dress them up like Gatchaman. That would be fun. Give them both cleavers and let them fight. You know what? Don't give them cleavers. That's a bad idea. Give them butter knives and let them fight them out. Fight it out. All right. I remember my cousin playing StarCraft and hearing, "Yes, my lord." That cracked me up. Have that right? So maybe StarCraft has its own version of the Emperor. See, bro, you made it. Sweet Miss Cogsmith, one of your people. I appreciate you bringing people along. And thank you again for stopping by, man. StarCraft is fun if you like playing RTS kind of games. RTS. I don't know that acronym. I suck at nerd, apparently. You are super welcome. All right. Almost there, then we're off to the next. Blizzard was originally doing games for Warhammer and Warhammer 40K. I didn't know they were separate. Like I thought it was all Warhammer 40K. Huh. Look at that. They had a falling out and Blizzard didn't want to trash the work done, so change a bit here, there, and boom. Warcraft, StarCraft. Wow. It's always interesting to hear those kinds of stories. See, those World of Warcraft figs can go along with your plunderlings. I don't know, man. The plunderlings have a much more cartoonish look than these guys. Although maybe what you're talking about is where I was talking about the little devil guys. I do think of plunderlings as basically the next evolution of gremlins. Yeah, I did. Mad Cat, I appreciate you stopping by. Miss Cogsmith, again, thank you for inviting people. You guys are amazing. Tragic real time strategy. Thank you, sir. Yeah, RTS. I was just going, wait. And I liked Stratego and Risk, but I'm sure those are light versions of what you're talking about. What's going on with these? Plunderlings are a blast, you Raider. I totally agree. I've got one that you can't find anymore, and so I'm always careful about that one. But the other two are pretty readily available. Just notice that's a camel. What? Off to the left there? Oh no! That the metal slug guy, is that a camel or is it a sheep? I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm all caught up. All right. I'm still trying not to miss chats. Eventually I'll have to, but right now I don't have to yet. Okay, here we go. There it is, man. Ooh, the mutant leader. That thing is awesome. He's got the cloth goods. I don't know what size he is, but look at that. If you guys know your Dark Knight Returns, and I think most people got into that book or at least know the story of it, that is a really good head. And so is that. And let's keep going. We've got Casey again. Okay, so far these are just different angles of the same figures we've looked at. I mean, there's all those accessories for that mutant leader. That's pretty sweet too. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Sun Wukong. And I don't know, is this one that we've seen before or is it a new one? Because as we all know, you can never have too many monkey figures. It does look good, but all this stuff looks good. That's the problem. Let's get through one more set here and then I'll head back. These are the Heat Boys turtles that people have been talking about. And if you zoom in, well, you could take a screen grab and try zooming in, but I zoomed in on the placard over here on the left, and that's where it said 230 millimeters, which translates into, like LBZ said, about 9 inches. So yeah, these are much bigger than the 112 scale. In fact, I don't know that they fit with anything. Like they're too small for Hot Toys. If there were, I would say, an 11-inch line or like a 10-inch line, somewhere in there, then these would fit perfectly. But right now, they're just kind of doing their own thing. We'll see what they come up with, though. Maybe they come up with a sweet line. But yeah, these are the guys that made the mech turtles as well. And I do like the looks. They all look awesome. Like you can see kind of the placard in the background there of what they're supposed to look like when they're painted up. And look at that. Mikey always comes with a skateboard. And here's why. Because Mikey is the best turtle. I think that's indisputable at this point. Miss Cogsmith, ooh, more TMNT. I know. There's a shredder out there that I saw pictures of too. I'm not sure if this guy's got pictures of it or not, but that thing looked ridiculous. Now I see why y'all are talking Heat Boys. Fire. Yep. Yeah, these things are awesome. Like if they had these designs in 112 scale, I'd have a hard time. I'd be like, oh man, which one am I going for? LBZ, yeah, my wish list for next year would include the Heat Boys mix, especially that shredder. Is that must be what it was that I saw? Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can find him at some point too. All right, let's get out of here. But yeah, these things look great. I wish they were slightly better pictures so we could discover, I mean, kind of decipher what they look like a little more. Is that, oh, what's his name? I should know his name. Negan. Is that right? More cloth goods. The thing about cloth goods now is I don't know what scale. Let's see, this person's asking 112. Walking Dead. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was an answer there. So yeah, because everybody's doing cloth goods now, I can't tell you if this is 112th or if it's 1/6. See if I can get a decent shot. Placard's not there. And I can't tell with that. Maybe the next slide will help us out. That is not helping us out. But that looks cool. Brandon, yeah, these are the other TMNT I saw. I like the proportions and look of these more, but that scale, I know. Like, what do they go with? That's the one thing that was kind of like, had they been 10 inches tall, that would have been perfect because then they would have fit in with like a Hot Toys collection really well. But 9 inches tall is obviously too big for every other collection, you know? Did they have Transforming Mechs too? Saw an Aces stream, I thought. Heat Boys. They might have. I don't know, Skew Raider. I don't think I saw anything, but that doesn't mean anything. I haven't been online as much as I'd like to be to see about all this stuff. Max TMNT. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. All right, hierarchy. See, this is the first time really paying attention to hierarchy. Let's see. Can we tell there pending? Let's see. Under approval process. Rocky. I don't see anything that says scale on there. That's a cool. Like the proportions of that are really good, but that's all I can tell. Rocky figures. Imagine that, gang. I wonder how well Rocky is kind of Americana, so he might do well. But for most characters that I would say came out in the 70s, with the exception of maybe Star Wars, I don't know how well they normally do. But Rocky might be a really good license to have. I'm just not sure. Oh my goodness. I had it up there and then it disappeared. And we've got a guy waving, probably because it's Haya Toys. Skew, I know I pushed the button. Here we go. A van and another one. Mechs. Okay. I think I saw a turtle van, like a party wagon something. We'll see. And I forgot Ace was there. I did see that Ace was checking it out too. Makes sense for him. That's his part of the world. These are 1/12 Rocky, pretty sure. Thank you, Skew Raider. I appreciate it. All I can really tell right now is proportioning, but that proportion, like the proportion of that figure, looks great. The proportions. Words, Dave. They matter. Martin Vargas, hierarchy, 1/12 scale. Martin, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. They did show Mecha Shredder. Okay. Yeah, that must be what I saw too. Alien came out in 79. That's true. But Alien has definitely wormed its way into our consciousness, you know? And I should have thought of them as an example as well, too. All right, let's jump out of there. Okay, I think this is something a lot of you were stoked about. There we go. This is the one you guys were calling Torin, right? And this is World of Warcraft. I think I saved this image because I didn't know anything about it when I posted them on X. All I did was I called it bull.jpg. That probably did him a masterful disservice. But that's just another one of those awesome, awesome figures. Like, seriously, guys, okay, here's a question. If money and space were no object, would you guys pretty much just have all this stuff? Because whenever I look at this stuff, I'm going, I don't know anything about him, but he's cool enough where he should probably be bought. You know? Like this is where it always feels like a cop out to say I only buy what I like because I'm dead serious when I see this stuff. I'm like, I could spend several $1,000s a month on how cool some of this stuff is. Would be awesome if Haya did a MonsterVerse Mecha Godzilla. Oh, oh man, just a robot Godzilla. What if? No, no, Dave, don't do that. Sorry, I was thinking like some kind of crazy Grimlock. My mind always goes to dinosaurs and Dinobots when we talk Godzilla. There he is. That's what I was thinking you guys were talking about, Miss Cogsmith. All right, maybe more items divides attention and takes away from the items closest to my heart. That's true, Star. I didn't think of that perspective, but you are absolutely right. What I'm seeing though, like I see something like this and imagine the photos. Like imagine you get something like this, and even if we don't know it's World of Warcraft, right? Like this guy could live on Apocalypse. Like he could be one of Darkseid's people and then he could go up against Superman or something. You know, like there's so much you can do with figures that you don't necessarily know the lore behind. Like Miss Cogsmith, you and everybody else that really knows World of Warcraft, you guys would see this kind of thing in my collection and just be like, Dave, why is he fighting your Superman figure? He should be with the elves. but then I probably wouldn't have any elves. But for me, I'm like, this thing would look sweet just going up against anybody. I am a Minotaur superfan. Probably goes with being a Taurus. Ah, the Tauruses. We're good people. It's why I have, what is it? Diamond is the Taurus birthstone or something, or is April birth? I don't know. Whatever. I've decided that's why I have expensive taste. Heart leads the way with these. Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, we're gonna get rid of Torin, but don't worry, he will be available one day for you to pre-order. All right, what are these things? This is where we got into stuff that I had absolutely no idea about. Like I'm basically saving the Yolopark here for next because I'll at least know some of that stuff. Is this Pacific Rim or am I way off? In fact, let's just assume I'm way off and you guys tell me what I'm looking at because it looks cool. Oh yeah. Emerald. Oh, okay. Well, Emerald is one of those too, right? Oh, Pacific Rim. Sweet. Woo! I feel good. I guessed well. And it was a total guess. Guess who's never seen Pacific Rim? You don't have to guess too hard, I don't think, on that. Ladies and gentlemen, this live stream brought to you by Fancy Water. Not at all. Again, I just don't have enough subscribers to get anybody sponsoring yet. Ah, delectable. Oh, Pacific Rim. Look at that. Look at that. I'm good at guessing now. All right. Yeah, I do like that they come with all these extra stuff, obviously, extra hands. What is this? Can you have like are those swords? So you mount those on their wrists, I assume. You got what looks like rocket launchers. Ooh, can't go wrong with rocket launchers. All right, let's go over because I think I saw, yeah, this guy's got additional arms, even it looks like. This stuff's crazy. I love it. Okay, this dude took a lot of pictures. All right, folks, am I looking at a lot of World of Warcraft stuff here? Because there's Tauren. What's that thing? Okay, so you see the top with Tauren there, right in the middle, right? What's all the way over to the right? That thing's huge. I got nothing. Oh my, is that what that is? Is it the big there's your Taurus, Miss Cogsmith. Oh wait, he's down at the bottom. Look at that thing. Ah, here we go. Okay, this was the Mety Toys display. So check this out, guys. I don't know. So on the wall, if you look at the top there, those are the turtles that we were looking at that are supposedly the 1/12 scale, right? All these hands next to them look like they're going to come with them, and all the weapons and heads and everything else. So, like, this is Donatello. All this comes with Donnie. And that's why I'm looking at these going, huh, wonder what the price on these is going to be. But these are going to be complete turtles. Like, once you pick these things up, you don't need other turtles. I mean, you will depending on the style. But what I'm saying is, this is a perfectly complete photogenic figure. You don't need anything else for this specific turtle. See, where's Mikey? There you go. Skateboard, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey, again, best turtle. Indisputable, in fact. Who's making those? The Pacific Rim. I didn't see. Hang on. I'll head back there and see if I can find it if somebody didn't answer in the chat. Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim, main robot. Also, it's Japanese inspired. Of course, those are swords. Fair, fair. Maybe we shouldn't have to worry about our wallets. It's going to be more. Let's see. If it's I am, my wallet is doomed. Ooh, we will go back. Hang on. If nobody answered yet, Ling Jihoon, according to Akelion. See, now look at that. Look at that. You guys are actually reading. I'm just looking at pictures. Thank you, Skew. And Ling Jihoon, isn't that's the Turtles too? Aren't they somehow affiliated with Mety Toys, or are they the same thing? Yes, many Warcrafts. Okay. I'm assuming you're looking at that shelf going, pretty much need it all. The biggie on the top right is a Tauren Death Knight. See, that's cool just by the name. It looks ridiculous. I wonder if somebody's gotten a better picture of that thing. Skew Raider only needs pizza for those turtles. Fortunately, there are many options, and I'm not sure they do. For some reason, I'm thinking they even come with pizza. We'll see if we can find, I mean, in our travels, perhaps somebody else will have some pictures we can see. Gene Donatello, my man. Now, there will be no dissension. Everybody knows it's Mikey. I'm kidding, of course. Okay, so let's get out of here. Looks like more Pacific Rim. These must be the monsters that they battled. Now, what's the story with Pacific Rim? These come from the center of the earth, right? And then we build the robots or the huge giant mechs to fight these things. Or am I, again, way off? Now, see, this is why I want like a Godzilla that's maybe 1/144th scale, is because I can get buildings in that scale and he can just wreck it like it looks like these guys are doing. That's an awesome setup. I love that. And look, they used cotton. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to try and get through these a little faster just so we can go look at other stuff. Who's this guy? This guy, he looks ridiculous. I don't know why anybody would want him. That's me making bad jokes. No, we have Torin again. Is that the one? Oh, that thing's a beast. Like literally. Look at the clubs. Like the club on the right. Oh man. Okay, I gotta stop being distracted here. Oh, that guy. That guy looks like, what is it? The Thundercats guy. Slythe, is that right? Somebody's gonna get on here and say, Dave, you need to stop talking now. See, look at that. There's those turtles again. I think we've got pizza up there. Look in the upper right hand corner next to each of the next to Donatello here. I think that's pizza. Like, I think really these turtles have everything they need. Okay, we'll keep going. Ooh, little troll looking guy. He's kind of cool. I don't know about the blue dude. So these are all, oh, here we go. Memory Toys Bear. Ah, the orc. Okay, I'm starting to recognize some of this stuff now. That thing's wicked. Whew, this guy got a lot of shots in. What is that? Okay, that's the last question I'm going to ask before I get back to the chat because I really want to know. These things are crazy. All right. I'll jump back in, see what we've got going from the people. Ah, I at least found the right guy to check out all the photos from. Time to get to work. Great hanging with you all this evening. Have a good evening, y'all. Great stream, Dave. Great War Gallery. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy, the work. Harry, all these cool figures. Anyone know someone interested in a used kidney? Slightly used, I think we could probably do pretty well selling part of our liver. actually. It's all about the black market, really. They do have some slices. Minis have the boxes, different brands of pizza. Oh, are you talking mini brands? Because I saw those at Target the other day and I thought, I wonder what I'd get if I picked up one of those. Aliens. Is that what these are that I'm looking at? Let's see. Foodie mini brands can check in Ross. That's right. Harry was telling us about some of that stuff. He showed off like a chimichanga kind of set with tacos. And I decided my evil Ryu needs tacos. So I might go check Ross, or I think Harry was talking about Five Below. Always aliens. Brandon, they do come with pizza, but I think Raphael is the only one that comes with three slices. I think I didn't notice there. I do think he's the only one that comes with three additional heads. So he's the only one with four heads total, which is kind of cool. Then you can make some Mirage Turtles. Although one of the heads has the bandana look. So that would probably have to be Dwarf. Thank you, LBZ. That would probably have to be Raph. Dwarves? Fire. Yep. Fierce beards. The beards themselves could throw down. Yeah, that's a dwarf with a boomstick. I like it. Harry Preach. These memory toys figures look like they're trying to eat Mythic Legion's lunch. Oh, that might be the case. See, they're also from World of Warcraft. Wow. World of Warcraft is representing in a big way. How many of you are big enough World of Warcraft fans to get a lot of this stuff? Ooh, look at this. Okay, we've got a video that's getting seen. Hey, I think that might be. Is that the dude I was talking about? I know this little demon guy. I think that's it. Sweet, look at that. Who's that? Is that a World of Warcraft thing? And then we've got more video. Let's see here. I don't know what that is. Let's see. I'll just keep talking. I don't think there's any video that I have to worry, or any kind of weird audio kind of thing I have to worry about, because it doesn't sound like music's going on. But whoa, okay, this stuff. Are we looking at even more World of Warcraft? You guys are you Warcraft fans are eating good. All right, let's jump over to the next and see what we've got. Oh wow. Okay, that detail is ridiculous. All right, and we'll jump over here. Wow, that's the figure that they were just showing. That is super cool. Oh man. Yeah, sometimes I just get lost and I stop talking because some figures are just really cool. As if you guys didn't just notice that. Oh boy. More. Is this the Inart stuff, guys, from DC? Or the DC Inart? Look at that Joker. Oh. Oh wow. LBZ, yeah, Witch Doctor Elf. Oh, this stuff is too good. Even I'm not ready for the amounts of World of Warcraft. About time. Congrats, Miss Cogsmith. Fire. There's so much. World of Warcraft for everyone. Who needs some WoW in their life? Wow. Let's see. Nope, that's from LPZZ. What is it? Just letters? I've seen LPZZ a couple times. Is there an actual name for that, or is it just the acronym? Armor of Justice? Is that what the last one we were looking at was? Heck yes. Wait, maybe it's a Death Knight elf. Not sure. Okay, that was the one that we were looking at with the little green guy. Okay, I'm gonna try and I know I am going faster, but there's so much here. We've got Harley, it looks like. That's an angry Harley. Ooh, that gun is awesome. Look, here's Harley, but I'm going to look at accessories. I saw the Batman Who Laughs. I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, I haven't read the story, and it's not, from what I understand, it's not necessarily something that would be my cup of tea, but the look is awesome. Now, LBZ is LPZZ. Are they 1/12th or are they 1/6th? It's all good stuff. Is this guy done yet? Sorry, I'm just scrolling through to see. Oh my God. There's so much. All right, guys. So you saw, wait, here's Zombie Greaser. We have to look at her just because she's hilarious. This is absolutely a ridiculous figure. Like this goes with Milk Tea Girl and Bunny Girl Eileen for sure. This was a different, wasn't it? Somebody showed like a cat figure the other day, and I thought that's kind of weird, but obviously so is Zombie Greaser. All right, folks, here's what we're gonna do. There's obviously a lot of stuff. This is Achillean. He is Universe Chew. So make sure if you want to keep looking at his stuff, you check out Universe Chew on X. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find the Yolopark one. Going to grab that. Just give me people. Yes, that's what I want. Yolopark official. Yep. Jumping around because I can. Okay, this looks like just looking at the regular display, the stuff in boxes. Say goodnight to Mama Photo Dave, guys.
Good night, you guys.
Okay, and we've got the Transformers 1 figures here in the case. Nothing too, I mean, sorry, I like the Transformers 1 designs. I just mean we've seen it, so let's keep going. We've got B there. Yolopark had a lot that they showed off. Still Transformers 1. Okay, here's where we start getting into crazy stuff. Look at this. We've got, I think somebody was saying this is Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. And the two designs that kind of grew on me from the Bay films were the Optimus Prime, at least in the first three movies. I didn't like that night look. But the Optimus Prime from the first three and the Bumblebee design, those grew on me. I thought after a while, I was like, okay, these are okay. These are all right. I can take these. But look at how massive that Megatron is. And I don't know. Let's see. New character prototypes revealed. Yeah, it doesn't say over here if these are AMK or AMK Pro. And if you guys are unaware, the difference between them, I think is just AMK, I think maybe has less paint, but AMK Pro for sure has like the light up and more of the gimmicky feature kind of things. But look at this. We've got, I think somebody said that's the IDW Bumblebee. We've got that huge Megatron. We've got Optimus there. Like Yolopark came out to swing, man. They were swinging. And then there's this bee who looks awesome. Let's see, Transformers 1 prototypes, which I like just seeing the design process. So I do enjoy seeing prototypes. But again, Transformers 1 is kind of old news. This might be my first ever Yolopark purchase because I don't see MDLX diving into anything other than G1 and Transformers 1, and Tarn wasn't in Transformers 1 or G1. So this might be the thing. And I think somebody had said that this Tarn is an AMK Pro figure, meaning this will be the best figure that they'll put together, at least for kind of, what is it, around 8 inches is what their Optimus Prime and Megatron are. So that would be perfect too with the MDLX figures, because from what I understand, Tarn is massive. But I love this design. And I've been wondering about getting the Hasbro one, but if Yolopark comes out with that, I'll skip the Hasbro one. Mad Cat, wow, that Batman looks awesome. Yeah, a bunch of that stuff was ridiculously good. They're 1/12th. Oh, sweet. That's what I like to hear, LVZ. Thank you, man. Although maybe that's not what I like to hear. I'm getting Mafex DC. Do I need more DC? Probably. Bleeps? I know nothing. Oh dear. LBZ, the Inart are 1/12th as well. That scale is with their line called Morphig, but seems to be SHF size. There's a pic of the Inart Morphig that puts an SHF Ezra Miller next to their Dark Knight Rises. Okay, so they'd be just a little small, like they'd be more true 1/12. That makes me feel a little better, honestly, which is terrible. But yes, I'd be better with that. Show us the Walking Dead Hiya toys. Axel Moral, thank you for stopping by. I don't. We saw Negan, I think, right? Please. Let me see if we can find. Let's get through Yolopark here, and let's see what we've got going in other stuff, and we'll see if we can find them. Yeah, the only Yolopark fig I have is Optimus Primal from the movie. Yeah, I don't have any yet, but I want that Tarn. Like that Tarn looks ridiculously good. Let's keep going. And then this is their Orion Pax. And here's the IDW Bumblebee. So they were calling this their IDW series. So obviously that's Tarn. God, ooh, I need that Tarn. I need that Tarn in my life. Then we'll try and get through here. There's their G1 Ratchet. G1 Ironhide. I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff. G1 Bumblebee. It just says G1 series. It doesn't say AMK or AMK Pro. Oh, wait, here we go. On the little placard there, it says AMK Pro. So you're looking at a pretty good Bumblebee there. On this one, okay, Ironhide there is AMK Mini. So that'll be with the smaller guys. I'm sure Ratchet is too. But yeah, the Bumblebee will at least be the real deal, something that'll fit in with your Megatron and Optimus. Bayverse. See, last night design, that just doesn't seem like Prime to me. But it took a while for the other one too. You can't tell here. That looks like it might say AMK Pro for that Megatron. That Megatron is a beast. Drift. AMK Pro there. And AMK Pro on this B. I wonder if that was last night stuff. Okay, that might be. We have here day one comes to a close. Okay, this was them showing off stuff we've already seen. All right. So there we go as far as Yolopark's concerned. Let's head over now to Toyark. I'm trying to get through a little faster here. Of course, Toyark's taking a little bit, so I'll catch up on the comments. LBZ, but SHF seems to be increasing their size, but it's inconsistent. The SHF Black Adam I have is as tall as the Mafex Stealth Suit Cap. Really? How big is The Rock? Like, is he? I mean, he is taller than Chris Evans, I assume, right? Like, I'm just wondering if, I don't know. I have heard they're increasing their size, but I just don't know that they're there yet. Just don't know things. I sent you some of my scaling pics on IG. LBZ, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I will check those out. Star back. Wife just told me that my stepdaughter and her husband are on their way, or let's see, are on their way to spend the weekend. Okay, what did I miss? Nothing at all. I was just sitting here babbling. Now, we were talking about the Yolopark stuff. You might have been gone for some of the World of Warcraft stuff. See, 6'5" is the rock. Thank you, Skew Raider. So if he were a little taller than Stealth Suit Cap, I'd be like, ooh, they're starting to really make it work. We'll see, though. I have heard that they're increasing their size, so hopefully they keep going with that. All right, Toy Arc is open. Let me see here. Okay. Now let me shut down the Twitter. Back my head up so it's not too massive. Share screen, Toy Arc, Boom Shakalaka. Okay, 52 Toys, Street Fighter, Alien, Horror, and more from Wonderfest 2024. These, what we're looking at right here, are 1/18th scale Street Fighter figures. So 1/18th, every time you think it's kind of starting to die, somebody comes in. And Street Fighter right now, I would say, is a fairly major brand. So I do wonder if companies are going to be like, you know what, in order to save money but still give people good stuff, we're going to shrink these things a bit. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because obviously everything they do is going to be all about their bottom line. Now, I don't know. Let's see. New photos have been shared by 52 Toys showcasing their Fig Light action figure display from Wonderfest 2024. The new items include a new series of Street Fighter 6 3.75-inch scale figures, a new Alien Xenomorph 1/12 scale figure, the Nuns Valak 3.75 scale figure, historical figures, and more. Okay, so it looks like of everything we check out, the only thing that might be 1/12 scale is going to be the Xenomorph. That's not unsettling at all. There we go. Now the Xenomorph does look really good. And it's got the little creepy crawly face hugger looking dude. That's a huge face hugger though. That's got to be a really small alien. Of course, I've only seen Alien once. Maybe somebody will come in and say, dude, that's not a face hugger. That's a huge scorpion, which is what face huggers look like to me. Star, ooh, I do love some good Transformers, and those looked really good. That Tarn, man, I'm gonna need that Tarn. And depending, maybe even that, I think that would be Galvatron and Optimus, but there was a Megatron and Optimus. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence there. We'll see. Yes. There he is. Happy for 1/18th collectors too. Same here. Same here. It is good to see that they're still getting stuff. I just don't know. I wish I knew the size of the market, like what it was in comparison to 1/12 versus 1/10. Obviously, I would say 1/6 is probably the smallest just because of the price, but who knows? I was just typing to see if we reached 52 toys yet. Gotta see that alien. Yeah, this thing's nice. I just don't know. I it's almost like I want to see reviews before I decide which one to go for, you know? Yeehaw! I think we've seen some of those figures tonight as well. Let's see. Sold, sold, sold. Those Xenos. Yep. Looks good. What a pairing. It and The Conjuring. I know. I know. I haven't seen either one, but still, they freaked me out a little bit. What the plastic? Thank you for stopping by, man. Bro, did y'all hear about the new Batman Beyond figure? I have not. Has anybody else heard about this? Xenomorph is 1/12th. It is 1/12th, according to the description on Toy Arc, anyway. Any word on release dates? I did not see anything. Hang on, let me double check that. No, it doesn't say, at least on the Toy Arc site here, it's not giving me any more discussion other than what I just read, everybody, or any more anything. So I'm not sure. But there's the alien again. Here are historical figures, which I don't know what to do with that. I think what I'm going to do is skip it. Now, this, I don't know, man. This almost looks like it's also 112, but I don't know. It didn't say for sure there. And then here's those Street Fighters. I do enjoy that they've got Chun-Li doing her spinning kick. And there's whatever these are. So yeah, 52 Toys does cool stuff. I like their Beast Box things. I haven't gotten any, but I saw a Scorpion yesterday that looked awesome. All right, so there's that. And then Heat Boys. I think we just have to look at Storm Arena, Queen Studios, and the Heat Boys here. And the Heat Boys also includes, they also put in the Mety Turtles. And by the way, there's a Bebop and Rocksteady in here. Ah, okay, this must be where I saw that Shredder. There's a Bebop and Rocksteady in here that I think are Mety. Like, look at that Rocksteady. That thing's going to look awfully good painted up. They might be Heat Boys, but it looks to me like the design fits more in with what Mety's doing. And there you go. Yep, there you go, man. Donnie even has the fedora. He's got a couple slices of pizza. He's got all those extra hands. This must be where I saw a better look at all this stuff. And there's Raph. Yeah, there you go. Raph has 1, 2, 3 heads in addition to the one he's got on there. And one of them has the bandana, so you drop the others on the others, the other heads on the other turtles, and then you've got your Mirage Turtles. That would be fun. He also has the fedora. I'm wondering if they all do. But somebody, whoever mentioned it earlier, said they think Raph's the only one with 3 slices of pizza. He's got 3 slices of pizza, so maybe. Here's Leo with all his stuff. Oh, look at that. Even a slashing effect. Yeah, these things are awesome. I wonder, actually, Leonardo. I was hoping that I could see like a size on here. Oops. Here we go, ladies and gents. I'm telling you, though, they did something weird with Mikey's face there. He looks a little creepier than you would think Mikey would look. Here's some fiery Chucks. He's got 2 slices of pizza. Let's be honest, Mikey should have come with 3 slices. And that's not because I think Mikey's the best, but Mikey's the one that's most obsessed with pizza. And there he is with the board. Yeah, these guys are just awesome. And I know I keep going to turtles, but here's what we've got here. The Bebop, we've got a foot soldier as well. And I don't see, I mean, Rocksteady looks ridiculous. Let's see what happens if I zoom in there. Foot Clan. Did that say 17 centimeters? That would be a little large. Huh. Anyway, and maybe it said 17 centimeters for Rocksteady instead of the Foot Clan. Well, no, that said Foot Clan, didn't it? No, it just says 17. I don't see a centimeter. Maybe it's just the number of whatever. But yeah, those are crazy. Oh, these must be the mech suits you guys were talking about. Okay, so Toy Arc had these pictures that we were after. Oh my goodness, they're basically gold repaints of what we've already had, it looks like. But oh, that's cool. Translucent repaints of what we've already had. They're going to milk those molds, aren't they? Can't blame them. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we haven't had all that. What's this thing? I haven't noticed this yet. Yeah, it all says TMNT, but I'm not sure it's all TMNT. It's definitely not all Heat Boys. The Monkey King. Oh, that's a cool little prototype of that. There's the van you guys were talking about. And a tank. That's got to be Raph. Man, I should have paid more attention here earlier when I was looking. These are the Heat Boys. Like, these are the ones that are going to be more like 9 inches. These are kind of the painted looks for them. I thought for sure we'd end up seeing Shredder in this mess. But nay, nay. Oh dear. Let's see. Could be the definitive alien I've been waiting for. Yeah, it looks that good. That alien fig is striking that pose. Yeah, I know. I saw Einstein. I thought that was hilarious. So true. Honestly, I might get the NECA alien instead. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. My only thing with him is he's just too big for most of what I've got, but he looks amazing. Oops. Sorry guys. See, solve equations and write papers with your Einstein and a historic epic figure or historical epic figures. I see pizza. Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you. That alien fig, it beckons me. That Leo is so beautiful. Yep, I know. Ah, Predator, please. We saw a Predator earlier. I just don't know who's making that one. Mikey needed his own pizza box. That's true. He needed that and just like all the pizzas just stored in there, or just the pizza box with maybe one or two of his own slices, and then everybody else's slices could go in it. Let's see. That Dio looks dope. Yep, I agree. Where Rocksteady and Bebop are hanging out. Musk is on the way. Must remember. Oh, that's right. Has he announced when that's going up for pre order yet? Yeah, I know, Miss Scotty Smith. Whoa, indeed. Dio as Beatles crosswalk, turtle style album cover time. I didn't even notice. I'm guessing Bebop, Rocksteady, and the Foot Soldier are Heat Boys since they're only displaying prototypes. I wonder though, they don't look like they could be, and I'm not gonna discount that. It's very possible, but the style looks different. Like the style doesn't seem it seems really intricate on the turtles. And I didn't see cuts and all that stuff. But it's possible. It could be that they're soft sculpts and they just haven't added in all the details yet. Not yet on the Musk date. All right, Skew. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get out of there. Now we're going to check out Queen Studios, which I don't know if we're looking at Queen Studios and Inart and Morphigs or what's going on, since obviously we weren't just looking at Heat Boys with the turtles there. So if you guys help me out here as I'm looking, if you've been paying attention, that would be appreciated. Is this, wait, I know this one. I know that one. That's Legolas. Please tell me I'm right. Is this a Walking Dead guy? Let's see. Okay, he's a 12-inch figure. That's a 12-inch figure. Sorry guys, we're just totally these if they're 12-inch figures, they just don't matter. This is Inart 12-inch, it says. Snape. Okay, we've got a whole lot of 12-inch going on. And sorry if I just keep skipping through these. That's pretty. Well, I was going to say that's pretty good. The eyes, you can always see something weird when it comes to the eyes on these figures. And not just these, but any figure. I mean, these look very cool. There's no doubt. I'm just not, I mean, the channel is pretty much 6 and 7 inch for the most part. So my interest isn't necessarily there. But definite Lord of the Rings. This is Viggo Mortensen. Why can't I remember his name? Man, okay. Inart 12-inch Joker, Joaquin. Thankfully, Toyark has labeled these. We're still in 12-inch figures here, guys. Ooh, that's quite the Joaquin Phoenix head. Well, I think I saw a better picture of Anne Hathaway's head sculpt. It looks really good. It looks like her quite a bit. Oh, there it is, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. But again, I feel like the eyes aren't quite right, but I think they're closer than the other eyes that we looked at. All right. I'm just going to start kind of moving and hope we find stuff that is okay, we found some Walking Dead. Okay, here we go. 6 inch in art. There it is. I'm Batman. And it's this. There you go. You got Catwoman in that scale too. These look really good. It'll be interesting to see what the ooh, that Batman's ridiculous. Which one is this, guys? Is this based on like an Arkham game? That's sweet. And that's something I don't have an armored up Batman yet. So it would be either this one or maybe the amazing Yamaguchi one that's coming out or that has released, I believe. In art, from what I understand, they're pretty pricey, right? These are Dark Knight's metal, I think. Yeah, that Joker or that Batman who laughs, that's just a cool design. In fact, I'll leave it here. We'll go catch up on the stream real quick. Ms. Cogsmith, these companies may be a lot more expensive than McFarlane, NECA, etc., but holy beans, they're cooking. I know. And it's why my collection is as small as it is, in part because, well, one, I don't like crowding things all that much. But two, I would rather get really good figures like these than ones that I'm going to look at and be like, I don't know that I feel that that's great for photos because it doesn't feel like a complete figure and all that stuff. See, this could be a design studio that works with many companies. Ooh, that's true, Harry. I didn't think of that. See, blonde elf was Legolas. Crossbow guy was Daryl from Walking Dead. Sweet. Okay, I got Legolas right, even though it was a partial guess. I'm so proud of myself. Dangerous era MJ. Nice. Yep. All right, I thought that we were finally about to get masterful 112 scale Lord of the Rings with soft goods. Sigh. It looks like not yet, but I bet if those do well, somebody's going to jump on that train. Yeah, the Bebop Rocksteady and Foot Soldier are from Mety Toys. Just saw their logo. Oh, awesome, LBZ. Thanks. That is a Negan I need to have. Thanks, LBZ. I wasn't sure. See, is that Origins? If so, sold. I don't know. Skew, Arkham Asylum looks nice. Okay, it is that Arkham Bat. Sweet. That looks good. Origins for sure. Yeah, that Batman is from the Arkham game. Sweet. Oh, nice Doomsday. That Doomsday is pretty cool. That is Gotham Knights, right? Or am I totally off? Like you guys are saying Origins. Dope. Inarts cost more than Hot Toys. Okay, those are the 1/6 scale though, but what about the 1/12? At least I'm hoping you're not going to say, yeah, the 1/12 costs more than Hot Toys. Are you going to make a video on the best figures of 2024 since it's already at the end of the year? I don't know, like I was thinking maybe because I really just haven't gotten a lot this year. I mean, everything I've gotten, I've dug, but it wouldn't be my kind of top 10 video so much. So, what I was thinking was more of a retrospective of what I did pick up, but we'll see. They do nice work. Yeah, Morphigs Inart 112 is a game changer. The designer may be a designer named Venchar since it's pretty similar to his designs. Ah, see, LBC, I will be looking for them. If so, their style is fire for sure. Yeah, these are awesome. Oops, I jumped to the wrong tab. All right. Yeah. It's ridiculous how good this stuff is. Like it's not right. Like that's a pretty decent Christian Bale. And I can't even complain about the eyes so much. Like especially here from a distance, that is Christian Bale. If you get right up on it, which we're never going to do, we'll never actually be that close to the figure. But from a distance, that is definitely Christian Bale. Look at that. That angle is perfect. Yeah, I'd be tempted. It will be nice. I'd like to see people do some reviews of these so that I see how they scale with other things. That Catwoman looks really good too. I don't tend to get movie figures, but that is going to change sometime here in the future when I go nuts with Mafex or Mafex. I swear, one day I'll correct that properly. I don't know what character this is, or is this just one of those bodies that they use for customizing? Because it has kind of a Superman look to it. Yeah, I do like the design of the Batman who laughs. That's metal. Dark Knight's metal. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, Miss Cogsmith. That is wow. I didn't notice just like this detail on these things is nuts. That thing I don't even know. Morphig Queen. Who's this? That's got to be Bruce, yeah. And there you go. There was all that. And now all that looks good. Here's something that I think is kind of exciting, and I'll be curious to see if Big Bad has the exclusives on these as well. What Storm Collectibles is coming out with is a line called Storm Arena, which they are advertising as actual 112 instead of what they put out now, which is closer to 110, but says 112. So it's something that people might want to check out. I'm not sure. Now the rumors are that the price point is going to be 25 to 30 bucks. So we'll need to see what all they come with. We'll need to see the sculpts and all that stuff. Because right now, if I'm honest, they look like they're just Jada adjacent. And there is a lot of stuff to check out here, but they're more their regular Storm size until we get towards the end. Got Zangief, you got Ryu. There's my American coming through. You've got M. Bison. I don't know who this guy is. Zangief looks crazy. Bison looks cool. We're kind of just, I found Fei Long for sure. Wonder when we're getting an exclusive Fei Long, or at least a player 2 version. I don't know what's going on here. But they are talking the arena figures, so that's this guy right here. So you kind of get an idea. Here are your regular Storm figures here. And then this will be more what they're calling the true 1/12 scale. I know I'm kind of flying through. My apologies to all the Storm fans here. These are ridiculous. Aiden and Samson. That's a big muscle dude. But you can see Ken in the background there. I don't know what's going on here. I got quiet as I was trying to decipher what's going on. Orochi Yashiro and Kim Kapwan, pending approval. All right, I'll try and slow it down a little bit so you can pay attention, so you can see stuff if you're interested. Oh, here's Nameless. Don't throw down with Nameless. There's K. K what? No, just K. Here we go. Now we're getting into Storm Arena, which are the ones that are supposed to be more like true 1/12. Now, again, I don't know what that means. Are they going to scale more to Jada's Street Fighters, or are they going to be a little smaller? Who knows? But here are Ken and Ryu. So I don't know if we're looking at cloth goods or if we're looking at that kind of plastic that I would assume it looks like here we're looking at the kind of plastic or a similar plastic to what Jada's using for that really soft plastic for the geese. I mean, they look amazing, but is there enough difference here for people to jump in on these when the Jada ones already exist? And like I asked earlier, with right now Big Bad Toy Stores, the main, or I think the exclusive e-tailer of Storm collectibles in the US, are they going to be the only ones that get the $25 to $30 figures? And if they get them, are they going to be $25 to $30? So there's just a lot of questions surrounding that line. Ghost Tab, Inarts have done 1/6 so far, so I don't know how much a 1/12 would cost. Way over 100, I would say. Yeah, I'm kind of, I mean, with all that detail and all that paint, I wouldn't be at all surprised. Ooh, retrospective would rock. I thought about doing something similar with my IG. Nice, Miss Cogsmith. That'd be cool. Yeah, I was thinking about it and I'm just like, I haven't gotten a lot. I've got 3 or 4 things coming soon, but I haven't gotten like a nice cross section to be able to say that these figures are way better than these figures. Red Death from Morphig Inart is also a must, but who am I kidding? They are all dope. I know. It gets so hard looking at this stuff and just being like, hey, yeah, let's just pick and choose. Wait, what? Harry, Miss Cogsmith, that Doomsday is Batman from Dark Knight's Metal. That's what I was thinking. I think I was saying metal. And I only know that because of the McFarlane figures. But I would be tempted to get that Batman Who Laughs. I just like the design, and that could be a one-off that I never do much with. Maybe take some photos though, because a design like that needs photos. Benchar is the designer who did the Gun Girl, Jessica, for Roman Key, if I recall correctly. She's really cool too. Oh man. All right, I'm going to catch up on what we've got here, but we have looked at everything I was planning on checking out. So what do we have right now? Ooh, was another long one. Let's just get me through here. Let's say 9:15, guys. and we'll see what happens. See the what? That's a Batman. Oh yeah, Miss Cogsmith. All those were Batmans. Just like Batman is the Flash, Batman is Green Lantern. An art model? I like it. Well, heck, I've been uneducated. Haha, we have another bad nerd. No, that's just me. Yep. Same. I only got 3 figures that came out this year. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Like it's been so tough to figure out what you're even gonna get. Like it's that good. Diablo? I don't know. Star. Is that Baki 2 in Storm Arena besides Street Fighter? Nice. Or it is. Hanma, I think. Of course, Storm does proper 6 scale after they lose the Mortal Kombat license. The proper 6-inch scale? Yeah. I'm not familiar with Luke either. Let's see. Oh, no, they did. Dang, I was hoping for more. Luke is a new Street Fighter character, apparently, and I don't know him either. All right. So that must be the one that I was like, I don't know who this guy is. Let's see. Joe and Nikki? Oh, my cats and kittens, I'm weak. Miss Cogsmith, yeah, I read somewhere that they lost the license. They better bring it. Jada ain't playing around. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they've got to, especially at the same price point, like, are they good enough to jump over into another line? Or do people want this version of Street Fighter as much as the initial? I just don't know. I meant to say 6-inch earlier, not sixth scale. That's all right. I'm having a hard time with sixth. We're good. Baki figures. Oh, yes. If I said Baki right, I don't know. That Baki 112? Yes. Oh, it is. Alpha is always dope. All right. So maybe there will be some people that are into that. Right? Jada is doing some amazing work with Street Fighter right now. I know. And I've got to do some more catching up. I did pick one up. One thing I am thinking of doing, I'm not going to show off what exactly I'm getting from Jada, at least from Street Fighter, because I'm thinking, see what all I can get for the end of the year and then do just a crazy Street Fighter video. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh man, my head exploded from all the Wonderfest stuff. So much of what was revealed and updated is right up my alley. Man, you should have been here earlier, Brick. These guys, they love the World of Warcraft, and there was so much of that stuff. People were stoked, and I thought it all looked cool. It's all. I mean, you're right. So much of it is just awesome. Jada is bringing it for my Street Fighter. Baki though, I'm checking out. Brick hanging out. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Nah, storm figures always go around 100. We'll see. I mean, these are considerably smaller, and I don't see what they're coming with accessory wise. Did I miss Dave's takes on Roman Key and Cowl? Let's see, Mety Toys or Nota? So much good plastic incoming. I wasn't sure you missed the Mety Toys, but I'm loving the Mety Toys, Brick. Like, I think, when you see an action figure and you realize you just don't have a choice, that's what I thought of those Mety Toys turtles. I looked at those and I'm just going, well, guess these have to be mine. Clearly we're locking the wallet up, but yeah, it's good. Now I don't know what all was Nota, but we did look at a lot of stuff. There's an X user named Universe Chew, and I was looking basically at that page for the whole time, or for at least half the stream, just looking at all the cool stuff that was on there. So check out Universe Chew, and you might find even more. I don't know. Storm Collectibles should do Mortal Kombat in that scale. I mean, if they lose the one, well, I guess technically they were calling it 112. We'll see, hopefully. Mety, memory, whatever. Did you check out the Hiya Toys Godzilla showcase? I did not see the Hiya Toys Godzilla showcase, but we did cut early from, like, it got to the point where looking at that Universe Choose page, it was just going to keep going. So there might have been some Godzilla stuff there that I just missed. Rick, they taught me how it is actually spelled. Much appreciated, so we can find it. The Inart Lord of the Rings Hobbit stuff is gorgeous too. It is. It is. We saw a bunch of that. But just that 1/6 scale, it totally threw me off. My head's spinning. I'm not sure about anything anymore. Still trying to come to terms with what I've seen so far. Yeah, it's nuts. Lots of great creatures, monsters. Roman Key and Cowell's Cthulhu is gorgeous. I think I saw the Cthulhu on something, but we didn't see it there. But again, we didn't get through all of those pictures. I think Storm is doing both 1/12 and 1/6 scale Baki. Rick, feeling like Alpha and Street Fighter both attract their outliers or audiences. Jeez, look at me go. Both lines can exist and do well. Question is, can Storm Arena actually do so many characters as Jada has? And, hang on. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Alpha is a much deeper roster. That's something that I didn't think of, but you're right. Are they going to go as deep? The non-World of Warcraft stuff is amazing. Yeah. Nah, these will definitely be 25 to 30 bucks. Meant to be a smaller, cheaper offering intended to compete. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't see accessories. I'd like to know what all they're going to come with for that kind of thing. Like if they do the 30 bucks, are they going to come with just enough to even make me go, maybe I need to try one of these, you know? Notice was mainly Journey to the West. Speaking of, did you see the Black Myth Wukong stuff? Oh man, we saw one Sun Wukong, but I think that was it. Watch that Last King movie too, Dave. That was fire, or Kong movie. Okay, all right. I will need to check some stuff out. Kong Godzilla, enjoyed that. Y'all were right. Jada Rep said that Street Fighter is getting priority and the edge runners will follow. Loading. Yeah, I mean, I would think Street Fighter because they're so close. And I don't have Blanca yet. So until I get my Blanca, then Street Fighter must take priority. That's how the world works, really. But I am curious about if Street Fighter takes priority and Edge Runners comes after that, where does Mega Man fall in there? Like in the priority scale, you know, or in the spectrum there. Seriously, they think we are made of money this year. I know. That's what I mean, man. So much overwhelm because so much of it is so good. It's a lot of so. Saw that Journey to the West stuff. Was that 1/6 scale? Not tonight. Was hoping that 3.0 would show off a prototype of their Transformers Dark of the Moon DLX Shockwave that's supposed to be released early next year. Ooh, that'd be cool. I love what 3.0 does. Black Myth Wukong is a new video game that sold huge. Okay. I did know that. We talked about that a little bit on your stream, actually. Yes, I know about the Black Myth Wukong stuff, but we only saw one Sun Wukong, and I didn't pay enough attention to the graphics on Black Myth Wukong so that I could know if that was from that game or not. Let's see. The Figs do a great job. Excuse me. Job of basically bringing the game's great designs to life. Their Pigsies got, let's see, a giant head. Oh. This noted Journey to the West is 1/12. So is Black Myth Wukong. I think it's by Roman Key. Okay. Oh, right. Forgot you and I talked about that game. No, we're good. I was just thinking, I didn't remember. We chatted about the game, but I haven't seen much of it since. So I was trying to figure out if the Sun Wukong that I saw was the same one. But I am not sure. Oh my goodness. This has been a phenomenal chat, everybody. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Don't forget that if you intend to vote for this month's September entries and all that stuff for the photo contests, you have until 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight on the YouTube channel. There's that video there that you vote on. I believe the link's in the description. And then if you're a member of the Patreon, you can also go and vote on the Patreon contest. So that is what I've got for real. Yep. We were talking actually about how overwhelming it is because there's so much cool stuff. But yeah, sorry I was late. I'll catch up on replay. Brick, it's all good, man. These things have been going longer just because there's so much cool stuff. So at least we got to hang with you at the end. Anyway, folks, that's what I've got. So thanks as always for coming by and chatting. I need people to talk to about all this cool stuff because I don't know anything about half of it. So thanks again. Have fun and happy snapping. See ya. I'm hitting end stream. Let's see if this works.